Hello there, Moon in Taurus, and welcome to my channel. Thanks for watching today's moon sign reading for the month of September 2022. Please remember to hit that thumbs up and click on that subscribe button before you leave. And before we get started, make sure you know what your moon sign is so you get the correct reading. If you don't know, if you're not sure, there are a couple of websites I've listed down in the description box below. All right. Spirit, tell me about Moon in Taurus for the month of September 2022. All right, we have New Moon in Sagittarius. Focus on the positive. All right, so what I get from this card is, especially with how dark this moon is, it's barely a crescent moon. New moon, yeah, it's a new moon. You're feeling left in the dark. You're feeling like no one understands or no one cares. And I can feel like depression sinking in. There's something that happened. There may have been an underlying kind of low level or low grade depression already, but there's something coming into September that it feels like it really puts you in this state of mind that you're feeling pretty hopeless and helpless. The next one is last quarter moon in Pisces. Talk less, feel more. I feel like that is a threat. That came across to me as a threat because feeling more means feeling, I want to say this is in what you're thinking. Feeling more means feeling more depression, feeling more helplessness, feeling more hopelessness. And the talk less here, you're asking for help. You're trying to get people to understand. It feels like no one's listening. And I want to say, by being quiet, more quiet, talking less, listening more, people are going to be more interested. I want to say that you're a person that is very outgoing or friendly and talks a lot. So if you talk less, that's going to draw people in and be like, what's going on with you? Are you okay? And I think that will help lift your mood. And that is something that's a positive that you can focus on, which this card is talking about. It's finding the little things and making whether it matters to someone else or not, it matters to you. So let's say you are keeping more to yourself and a family member, a friend, even maybe a coworker comes up to your desk or comes up to you while you're sitting quietly, like this person, maybe meditating, something like that, comes up to you and says, hey, I've noticed that you're not doing this, or you haven't spoke about this, or there was something that was, if it's at work, this project was supposed to be done and it's not done. Is everything okay? That's a sign. That's a good sign. That's something positive. Somebody does care. That can help combat that feeling of nobody really cares. Nobody really wants to know or understand. It'll help be that combat that, and that's a positive to focus on. The other things to focus on that are positive, it may be wise to just get a piece of paper, something, a notepad open on the computer, and put things down that are positive. Have a gratitude journal. Write 3 things in the morning I am grateful for. And something that happens to me, I don't actually have a journal, but I do try to say something every day. I am grateful for this. And when I'm out and about in the world, and homelessness is a big thing right now, and I see those people, some of them are mentally ill, some of them are just addicts, but either way, I'm grateful I have a home. I'm grateful I have a place to shower and to go to the bathroom. I'm grateful that I know I'm going to be fed and have water. Even stuff like that It can break the cycle of thinking negatively. It can help. It's not a fix-all, but that's focusing on the positive. That's trying to make sure you see positive. Somebody at work doesn't meet a deadline and is crushed, right? Or something happens, but you've met your data or quota, you've met your timeline, you've met the way, you've done what you've needed to do, but this coworker is struggling. Be grateful that you don't have to deal with that struggle. Be grateful you don't have to worry that maybe you'll lose your job, because this person might be worried that they lose their job because maybe they chronically don't hit deadlines or they don't do the things that they're supposed to do. I hope that's clear what I'm trying to say. So it's going to take work to focus on the positive, but it's worth it, and it's very much needed. And go ahead and feel your feelings more. There's more than just the depression and the hurt and the anger and frustration. There's when you focus on the positive and appreciate, you can feel more gratitude. You can feel more happiness, contentment, fulfillment, that kind of thing. That, like I said, this person is dealing with this. At least I don't have to. I have this. All right. Moving on to the next set of cards. Spirit, tell me more about Moon and Taurus for September, please. What else is there to know for Moon and Taurus in September, Spirit? Oh, okay. I'm going to take those two. First one, the Mirror. Other lives, past lives, dimensional lives. Okay. I want to say some of this depression or just feeling low, there's something coming through. When you look in the mirror, you don't see yourself accurately. But I want to say some of this, these feelings or some of this, like I said, I think there's something that makes the depression even worse for September. Maybe something happens at the end of August that deepens the dread. But I want to say there's always been some kind of, or not always, but for a long time, some kind of like lingering feeling that maybe you didn't want to feel, that you don't feel good enough, or, some of those more negative feelings that have been lingering for a long time. That it may be karmic. There may be something that happened in a past life, in another life, that needs to be worked through, that you couldn't work through in that other lifetime, or lifetimes. This could be multiple lifetimes working through this particular lesson. With the way this message is, I want to say Spirit is encouraging you and feels that you can do this lifetime, and feeling more, that talk less, feel more card, this one. Feeling more, going into the feelings might help you connect with what happened in another lifetime. Maybe something in your childhood too that is related to something that happened in other lifetimes. There's something about going into the feelings, and there's something to learn there too, to help you deal with this lesson that keeps you in this place of insecurity, questioning worthiness, doubt, anxiety, apprehension, dread, these sorts of things. These aren't the only feelings to focus on, but these feelings are going to lead you in the direction to help you get out of this phase. The other card is Temple of Dreams. Sacred dreams, prophecies, dream journeys. So your dreams might be very, very, very significant as well to deal with what's going on internally inside. And Like I said earlier, I think you've been asking for help, but people aren't getting the depth of what's going on. And maybe you didn't understand the depth, but with this past life thing, that might give you some answers or make you feel like, oh, okay, that's why it feels so deep. So if you haven't been dreaming, you might start dreaming. Pay attention to the dreams. Not only have that gratitude journal, but have a dream journal. Even if it's the same journal, whatever, the same book or notebook. Be sure to record them. And no matter how weird they are or silly they seem, it might make sense later after you've gone through a couple of things. That might be clues. You might have dreams that are clues to what happened in your past life. So that can be very significant. Pay attention to that. All right, so the next card is a card that I like to pull up to show what shadow aspect you'll be dealing with the most during September, which Spirit is based, I think that's what is the depression. That is what is the main shadow aspect for yourself that you'll be working on. But let's find out if there's something else, something deeper. Spirit, tell me more about Moon and Taurus for September, please. What shadow aspect are they going to be working with? Or further information, please. We have hiding your true self. That's kind of what I was picking up on. You're asking for help. You're talking to people. Not that you're inauthentic, but the display or the expression of your feelings aren't fully yourself. You're holding back. Maybe you're worried about overwhelming someone. This may mean that you need a counselor or somebody who can really help you out on the psychological, emotional, mental level. But part of the problem is hiding your true self. You may be someone that talks a lot and is outgoing, right? But I think that's a defense so you don't have to feel so much of what's going on inside. And I think you're afraid to show your true self because there's so much going on internally that maybe you're afraid of bringing somebody down, or maybe you're afraid of being judged, ridiculed, diminished, dismissed. But Spirit is here to help you, and I think you're going to find a lot of clues in your dreams and actually going within to feel your feelings. And if there is no one personally around that you think can handle your feelings, definitely reach out for professional help. I feel heavy, and Spirit is sharing this with me, but I don't feel like it's hopeless, even though you might, hearing this, watching this up to this point, if it's starting to feel very hopeless, but it's not. Spirit is here to help. Reach out to Spirit as well, whatever that means to you. If you feel you have angels around you, spirit guides, ancestors, the universe itself, reach out externally and reach out internally. Reach out to your higher self, to, like I said, Spirit. All right, let's pull some more cards. Tell me more, Spirit, about Moon and Taurus, please, for September. What else is there to know for Moon and Taurus, please? We have Two of Cups, relationships. Okay. Your relationships are starting to suffer because of this hiding your true self and the deepening depression and dread. Next, we have Three of Pentacles, excitement. I also see the Three of Pentacles on other tarot cards as collaboration, working to create something, working to bring something into the physical realm together. Whereas, and typically 3 people. Whereas by yourself, you wouldn't be able to fully manifest it or make it look the way you want to, or something about it. There's a collaboration, so there's working with people. This does talk about relationships, and your relationships are starting to maybe suffer a little bit. But with this card, the collaboration and then the excitement of working together with someone that actually will listen or makes you feel like you're listened to and that you're still wanted and cared about, there's an excitement that's going to come from that. 3 of Swords, heartbreak. Okay. There could be some kind of heartbreak with this particular relationship that this one particular person you have. And whether this is romantic or friendship, even a partnership like a business or a coworker, there's heartbreak. Which is interesting because you have excitement. So I feel like what this is saying, what Spirit is saying is, there's going to be ups and downs in this little journey that you're going to go on to help discover your feelings, help discover these lessons or these karmic lessons that there's excitement working with somebody or a couple of people, but there's heartbreak in the knowledge of learning what your dreams are trying to tell you, of whatever this lesson is that you're here to learn, that you haven't been able to learn in another lifetime or lifetimes, is heart-wrenching. It's heartbreak. It's going to take time to process whatever it is that you learn. Let's get another card. And finally, 7 of Pentacles, vision. So this is about working really hard and then seeing the fruits of your labor. So I want to say that this is Spirit saying that your hard work will pay off. Yes, there's heartbreak. Yes, there's hard work and lots of feelings that are hard to process, hard to express, hard to get over, but with due diligence, you can. And Spirit is confirming that here with this card. You have the vision to make it through. You will get the vision. And I bet it comes from your dreams. There's something really important about your dreams. And with the focus on the positive, with this excitement, that's something to focus on too. That's something that is a positive. Now, with the relationship, the heartbreak, if this is a romantic relationship, I don't think this is a breakup. I think this is finding out some kind of truth, and maybe it, with your dreams, finding out about your past or whatever it is that you need to learn this lesson. It may shake this relationship, but I don't see it as an end. That's my point here. This doesn't seem like a deal breaker. It's just a shock, or it's something really hard to deal with. And there may be maybe some time apart. And I think that's healthy too, because then you can really focus on feeling your feelings, working through your dreams, and figuring out what karmic lessons you need to work with. All right, let's get one final card, please, for Moon and Taurus for September, Spirit. What final piece of advice do you have for Moon and Taurus, Spirit? Okay, well, that one flipped over. That's the artwork. It says, I enjoy the serendipity of life. The unexpected can be wonderful. And this is listed under a blue moon. So this is a really positive message here. I enjoy the serendipity of life. The unexpected can be wonderful. Excitement. So people might come into your life that are unexpected and be excited, and it can be wonderful, okay? I still say this message here with this card, keep working. You will see the fruits of your labor. You will find a way out of this, and you will learn and deal with this karmic lesson that is before you. All right, Moon and Taurus, I think that's all the messages that I have for you. Please remember to like, comment, share, subscribe. Let me know what you think. Thanks again for watching, and may the cosmos bless you with love and light. Namaste.